Hi, hello everyone. My name is Angelina, aka Bitter Sweetener, and you don't know me, but if you did, you would know that I went to art school. And out of all of the classes that I took, there was one drawing class, and one professor in particular, um, who definitely had the longest lasting impression on me as an artist. Um, and so I figured, since I've been feeling in a bit of an art rut. I've been wanting to make art, but I can't get past that barrier sometimes. And so I learned this. What are we gonna call this? Uh, what's that word? Yes, exercise. We're going to do this exercise that I learned in his class. And so it's really simple. We're gonna do it together today. So you'll need a blank piece of paper, a pen or pencil. I like to, or whatever drawing materials you really want. You can do this in marker, pen, whatever. I like using a pen. Today it's going to be a Bic ballpoint pen. And I'm going to use my washable felt tip pen markers. These are these are kind of one of my these are one of my favorite markers. You're going to want a color that you can color on top of, but that makes definitive lines. So I'm feeling like, let's do green today. Yeah, let's do green today. And so I've got your tool and your page. What you're going to do is you're gonna just make a shape, an outline of some sort. That's good. And you're just gonna go and do that all over the page. They can be spiky. They can be round. It can be very concave. The trick is, though, that you're not supposed to draw anything in particular. So just like some doodles, try to make everything a little different. Try not to make the same shape twice. I just kind of did that. But yeah, you try not to make the same shape twice. So we're just gonna fill the whole page like this. Get some more angular ones. Let's do it. There we go. And so then you're gonna using the same color. Step 2 is to color them all in. I really like this exercise a lot because a lot of it you don't really have to think about. Um, and I think my favorite part of making art is just getting into that zone where your brain's off and you're just going. Uh, the professor that introduced me to this, he was really my favorite professor. I think I might have taken like 5 of his classes. He was a really strange guy, but very, very kind. I'm laughing because he would send out emails before class reminding us of the materials and stuff that we would need. And one time he sent out his email said, bring paper, pens, a positive attitude, don't bring spiders. Okay, alright, so you've made your shapes, you've colored them in. Now what? Now you're gonna take either your darker marker or your pen. And this is, I think, the most fun part about this, is that now you're gonna turn them all into demons. Right? So you're gonna give them some eyeballs, maybe. Some features. You can outline them if you want. You're just not allowed to add anything to the shape. That's your one rule. You have to leave the shape as is. Oh. Personally, I do like to add arms. I think that does not go against my rules. Yeah, now you decorate your shapes however you see fit. And you draw little demons. This one kind of reminds me of Peppa Pig. And the reason that I like particularly to make demons instead of like something, like a cat or something, or dog, is because who's to say what they look like? Hmm? What is a demon supposed to look like? They could look like anything. So yeah, so now you just go through all of them and you make your own little guys, little demon guys. Kind of shifty, but he's got a backpack on. He's still a student at demon school. I really like having them standing guys. Yeah, I don't really care. These are my friends now. I think also this one needs a little like necklace. Look. V-neck. Alright. Alright, so there are all my little demon friends. Okay, so that is everything. That's the whole little exercise for today. If you joined me and made these along with me, I would love to see them. Thank you so much for joining me in this little silly little video. If you want to see more from me, please hit the subscribe button. You can also, if you're on Tumblr, you could also find me there. And a link to that and my Ko-fi are gonna be somewhere in the description box below. Alright, I will catch you guys later. Bye!